then only you can see it. Why?
That's all right. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We gotta talk anyway. Anyway, hello and welcome to ESCplus on YouTube. We're live for the reaction of the voting results. So we're just waiting for it to be revealed. They're still going through the summary of the songs, reminding the people at home that if you haven't voted yet, that these are the songs available. As you can hear, the Netherlands in the background. Good timing, in it. The song that everyone is talking about and bringing the hype with the song, thinking that it could win on Saturday. We'll see on Saturday, but it's a very, very big favourite. Joey was here at the arena watching the performances.
Yes,
live.
I think the Netherlands has basically solidified their position as the front runner even further. I think this is all but a done deal for them, so it would be a big shock if
they didn't make
they don't
it.
win.
Oh, if they didn't, yeah, I was going to say, because I mean, it's just one of those, isn't it? It's a different song as well. But Joey, you saw the performances live tonight. Was it the Netherlands song that got the biggest noise in the stadium tonight? Would you say?
It was one of them. I don't know. Sweden also got a lot big round of applause.
It got the biggest silence. That's the important thing. Joe Sansom said.
A very respectful silence, kind of self-Roosevelt-esque.
Yeah.
Half the two people stood behind me.
Joe Sansom is with us as well, who's from ESC Bubble. Do go and check them out as well. Come and join us, Joey, if you could get a seat, or we'll get a microphone in between you. There we go. That's all right. Oh, okay. He's supporting Latvia tonight. Latvia were 4th in the running order, weren't they? 5th in the running order. So Joey, what are your thoughts then of semi-final 2? We've seen the jury.
We're wrapping up the voting now, so things are going to get a little tense.
Yeah.
What are my thoughts? What specifically? You should get a watch. You should try to be more on time. You should take a look in the mirror, because where did you get this shirt? And
do they have Primark in America?
You have to be a little bit more specific when you ask me what my thoughts are.
Okay. What your thoughts on the whole show tonight?
Yeah, I mean, so I'm still thinking about the color clash combination you've got going on.
Look at the shorts as well, if we can.
Why don't we rewind a little bit and talk a little bit about afternoon on the beach?
Yes, I bumped into Eleni as well. Yeah, it was quite interesting. Have you been to the beaches yet?
I've been to one.
Was it Hilton?
Yes.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. It was fantastic. And if you ever do go to Israel or Tel Aviv in the future, check out Hilton Beach. It's a fantastic place to enjoy yourself.
Did you fall asleep on the beach or something? Or?
Well, to be honest, I got a bit carried away. My friends who I was with wouldn't leave the beach, and I didn't want to leave without them. And then what happened was it got to like nearly 6 o'clock, and then they all realised that they're not going to, because they were supposed to come to the Ogi event with me, because that's why I stayed with them. And then it ended up being, we lost time, and then they just stayed, and then I stayed, and then and then had a meal in the evening, because I needed to eat before we got here. We have long nights here in Tel Aviv, with Euro Club as well taking place for all of us here in the press centre.
Now, what did you think of all the performances from last night at Euro Club?
I really enjoyed it. Yeah. Who was your favourite?
I enjoyed seeing Mons do Karamia, because I just love that song. But I also really enjoyed Madame Monsieur.
I did, yeah. And with the hands going, merci.
It was a nice refresher to hear a song from 2018. And it also was great to hear them do a little bit of Bilal's song.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. I did enjoy France, and they were talking about their 2-year-old as well, who apparently loves Eurovision as well. But we look at the performances last night, where actually Conchita Wurst was there.
Oh, that's right. That was amazing,
and that was really good. There were some fans that I saw last night that said they were disappointed. I thought, what was disappointing about it? I thought she was great.
Yeah.
And she played one of her new songs, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah. This morning I woke up and I put it on my Spotify playlist. It's fantastic.
Which one was that?
It was, I can't remember the name. I should know the name. It was new. I can't. But she's different. She looks different, doesn't she? Anyone that watched the semi-final tonight she was interviewed in the green room, and she does look a little different. She doesn't have the usual long hair approach. She obviously, the beard is still there. We love the beard, and she was wearing a very long black dress tonight. Last night she actually had like a kind of a red jacket, but like with no sleeves.
Yeah.
And then like it was different. If you go on the ESCplus Instagram account, we actually did post some of the performances from last night on there. So do check them out before they go away. Of course, Instagram stories only last for a day. Yeah, I enjoyed Euro Club last night. I thought it was really good, and it was my first visit to it. Joey's been to a few now, and he'll be going there after we're done here today. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting night ahead of us. So yeah, we're still waiting for the voting results to come in. The voting has stopped, I believe now. We did just have Duncan Lawrence be interviewed in the green room, and yeah, that song is going to go very, very far. Well, let's have a look, shall we, at our predictions for tonight. If you watched our video on YouTube, we did share our predictions when we were outside the press centre, enjoying ourselves on deck chairs next to a big sign to tell us where we are at, in case we forgot, which is Tel Aviv. So let's have a look, shall we? I won the first semi-final with my predictions, and Joey bought me a pint, which was very lovely of him. Tonight it's a burger involved, we agreed, didn't we? Food is what's at stake. So Joey, why don't you read your predictions?
So I'm sure I'm going to have one or more of these that I want to change, but this is what I wrote down. I have Sweden, Russia, Azerbaijan, Netherlands, Switzerland, Malta, Norway, Albania, Romania, and Moldova. I think if I had to go back and change anything, I might swap out Moldova for Denmark, just because the public is involved and I can't trust them. But that's the way it is.
Stay off going on there. So I'll go through my predictions, and we went for pretty much the same, nearly. I've just realised I've already made a regret with mine after looking it back now. So I've said Moldova, Netherlands, Russia, North Macedonia. I would have swapped if I could have the chance, but we can't do that. Albania, Switzerland, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, and Croatia. Now, you know what? I'm looking at mine and thinking, what have I done? Azerbaijan. Why did I not put Azerbaijan in? I do not know. That song is a guarantee finalist in my eyes, and I didn't put them in, so oh dear. It's going towards Jerry at the moment. We'll find out though, results coming in just a bit, and of course we'll be reacting to it. So yeah.
So now I'm thinking, what are the types of bets that, because I'll end up winning this, and then it'll be like we both have one each.
Yeah, we'll have the decider.
We'll have the decider, but the decider will be what? Who wins? But what if both of us get it wrong?
Oh yeah.
Or what if both of us pick the Netherlands? So we need like side bets, like who's your top 10?
The order, the top 10.
Like pick 10, and then however many you get out of the top 10. Or should we do like pick all 26 and whoever gets the most exact matches? Like we could look at it, we could do like top 3, top 5, top 10, like kind of.
I think top 10 seems about right. That's where it could change completely. We'll have to do that. But yeah, we'll have to figure out what we'd win.
That's true.
Yeah, we'd have to have a figure about that. We got the whole of tomorrow as well. Of course, tomorrow is actually a busy day with the fact that we have dress rehearsals here taking place at 2 o'clock local time. And then we have the evening where we have the jury finals, which we're both going to. We got tickets in the Golden Circle, so I'm very excited. I haven't been in the Expo Centre yet. Joey's been a few times, so I'm looking forward to it.
So what's really good about it, I would say, is that the access from here to the arena is quite easy. It's just a nice walk through the Expo, and you kind of get straight into the Golden Circle security area, and you're straight in. So it takes the stress out of getting to a show and kind of going through the process out of it. So
we're going to see if there's any messages from you fans watching. Trying to figure out if I can find any. Probably not at the moment. Let's have a look. Remember to subscribe as well to ESCplus for more of our Eurovision videos. We don't stop after this week. We work on during the whole year. Of course, Junior Eurovision we're known for as well.
Why don't you announce to everyone about your Polish plans?
Polish plans. Well, I mean, I haven't really got any plans set yet, but hopefully, I might go. I would like to go and see Poland, and it is too. Ivan's saying it is too early until the same. Oh, sorry. Just quickly read Ivan's message. But yeah, Poland's hosting it later this year in November. It's really to have a chat. Oh right, okay. So we'll just carry on as always. But
what did he say?
It's just he was just saying that it'd be too early for the fans to send us messages.
Oh, all right, that's
so
fine.
fair
Well,
enough.
Back to the Polish scenario. If you go, I was just wondering, if you go ahead and go to Junior Eurovision, and where is it again?
Is it? Oh, good question. It's not Warsaw, is it? No, it's not. It's
something, another city.
I'm gonna Google it.
You were at the press conference where they kind of highlighted that it's good to take children in nature, basically, was the message I got there.
Yeah.
So they wanted to do it somewhere outside. I'm concerned for you going to Junior Eurovision. I'm worried you might be mistook for one of the contestants. And then what will happen?
Do you think because of the clothes I wear as well?
Yeah. You're going to get swarmed by a bunch of, like, rabid Polish Junior Eurovision fans.
Well, I'll have to wear my ESCplus t-shirt when I go on stage then. A good plug-in for our channel.
Yeah.
So there might be some benefits. So it's on Sunday the 24th of November. And it is taking place in... You know, when you just need to just... It is in Gliwice. It's called the Gliwice Arena. Yeah. So it's in Gliwice, which is a city in Poland, in southern Poland. From what I've just read. So it'll be interesting. It's fantastic knowledge for Junior Eurovision. She probably loves it more than Eurovision. Which is very rare to find in press centres or fans of Eurovision in as a whole. But Belen will be there; she'll be covering it, and we'll go and help her. I don't think you're too fussed about Junior Eurovision.
No, you're only speaking for yourself. But what is interesting is that I had a conversation with one of the producers on the American Song Contest earlier tonight, and we have a video that's going to be up about on that interview. So maybe I'll be busy at work. Covering some of that.
Yeah.
It's a little more long term, but as the information comes out, it'll be really interesting to see what they're up to there. I'm really concerned about it. But
how come you're concerned then?
I'm worried about them ruining the brand and, like, I don't know, disappointing fans by trying to make something that's going to fail. Because the format has been so successful for so long. I would hate to see it
get ruined.
Yeah.
I mean, another thing I've noticed is, you know, the idea of I don't know if it's actually ever going to happen now. It was proposed and it was looking like it was going to happen, but Eurovision Asia Song Contest, which straight away it's a bit annoying, isn't it, that they have to call it Eurovision Asia because Asiavision is actually a company, obviously based in Asia. That is of course. So it's rather annoying for the branding for Eurovision not being able to use Asiavision, but that was supposed to take place in October last year. Then it got pulled back again, and I think they were trying to do it at the end of this year, but at this rate it's not happening. We've got Italy's song in the background right now from the yesterday's jury. They're showing a clip of it. They get a minute clip each for the Big Five and Israel. Just a bit of a preview of what to expect from the staging for Saturday's grand final. Mahmood with Italy. Do you like Italy's song?
I love it. It is really... I got here and I had really high hopes for Italy. I thought it was going to slay and it was just going to send us all to Milan next year. And then kind of like he didn't have such good rehearsals the first round, and I kind of lost some of my momentum for thinking that it could win. But I love it. It's the kind of song that it's only grown on me with time. It hasn't really gotten old yet.
Yeah. We've actually, Ivan's just sent us a link for the American Song Contest. It did.
Oh, wow.
So it's up on our YouTube channel, so do go check it out now. We've still got
Not now, because then they won't be watching you anymore.
Oh, and you. But they get to watch you in the other video.
Well, yeah. I mean, so I'm only thinking
I'd
of you.
click it just to see your face again.
It's right here.
It's right in front. This is the real thing. So we've got Michael. We got our Michael Rice being interviewed right now, who's representing my country, the United Kingdom, for Eurovision.
Because certainly you're not representing your country, because you couldn't even make it to the OGAE UK meetup today.
No, I was at the Dutch one, wasn't I? But yeah, it's a lot of people like this song actually. You know, some of us Brits are quite happy to see this kind of standard being at Eurovision, but again, I just think it's another song that we've brought into the contest where sadly it's going to get lost in the final. It's in the second half of the schedule for the grand final. We'll find out later tonight where it'll be, just like the other songs, but I like it. You know, I think I mean, I'm watching the staging now because I haven't actually watched it before, but it looks good. It does look good. He's got 5 backing singers, all in white, and you know, a bit of display of fireworks and all that in the background, and it is good.
So the key moment here is like during that crescendo that you've got the claw of the staging lifting up, so it's kind of like lift off.
And a bit of a circle as well going on.
And I feel like the background is very Lucy Jones reminiscent, the whole like moving through space with the big ballad. I just feel like it's X Factor plus.
Yeah, and he actually did try to get into X Factor, but he didn't get through to the whatever round it is they call it. I don't know. I don't watch X Factor, but he did audition, but didn't get that far, and then he won a BBC show last year. I can't remember the name of it. Just shows how much interest I have for stuff like that. I don't really watch stuff like that. So we're still just waiting. The voting part is always a slow process in my eyes, and that's why it's like 45 minutes, half an hour till we wait during the grand final. The grand final voting takes forever.
But at
and
least
then you have
that's
the
it's more interesting because there's the drama of the scoreboard changing as things go along, and you know about the change for this year, right?
Yes, I have seen it. Yeah, are you for it? I'm for it.
Well, I mean, it's very hit or miss, but I feel like it's probably worth trying. There were simulations done showing what the scoreboard last year, how it would have progressed under this new method, right? Like, so we would have known Cyprus was not the winner earlier on. Not that much earlier, but a little bit earlier, and it would have come down to Austria and Israel at the end. So it's interesting. So it's a little bit of a gamble because it could be anticlimactic, but you never know. So
yeah, exactly. You never know.
It's good to change it up.
I mean, when they brought in the new voting, well, it's not new now. It's been around for 3 years or so. When they brought it in 2016, I straight away loved it. You know, the whole thing of not knowing until the very end was great. So I remember, like in 2011 or 2013, and well, especially 2012, Loreen had already won it at the halfway point. And I always like to watch the full vote, even if it's over. But you do just get to that point when you think, you know, there's nothing left. There's the other positions at Eurovision, in my eyes, don't mean anything. They're all here to win. It's as simple as that. You know, top 10's great at the end of it if you look at it for some of the singers, but
it's bragging rights. That's the only thing it's worth.
Exactly. But anyway, here we go. We've got the presenters on their table, their podium at the big stage.
What country, qualifying or not qualifying, will give you the biggest shock?
I think the biggest shock for me, I was talking to some people at Euroclub last night, and some of them have some nerves on Norway.
Yeah, I agree.
That's really weird. Like, I mean, but that was on. Norway was on after Duncan, weren't they, tonight? Or were they before Duncan? Either way, they were next to Duncan. It was either before or after, and that doesn't help because, this is
two totally different
songs,
types of songs. So
I mean, I think Norway could do it, but it did surprise me that people last night said to me, don't think he'll make it. So I think that'll be...
I know Mandy is probably so nervous right now. If you're watching, Mandy, deep breaths, I'm with you.
Well, we're gonna find out now. I love the semi-final voting. It's always nerve-wracking. Well, I mean, the whole thing is nerve-wracking.
Well, now they say it's going to be revealed in random order, but isn't it like random? But
I mean, Well, on Tuesday we had a few shocks with Belarus and San Marino. What shocks can we get tonight? So, We're getting
Get
ready
an
for the
easy
first
one out of the way first. Like, I don't know, Russia or something. Oh my god.
No way! No way! And they were straight after Duncan. So North Macedonia. I wasn't expecting that. That is a shock straight away. Wow. That is interesting. I bet you they reveal Netherlands last, just to get us. I can see that happening. Commentary curse.
But okay, so obvious. Netherlands just qualifying. It looks like he is just on a one-way ticket to winning circle.
It was the inevitable, wasn't it, as well? So they had to reveal it.
Yeah.
I'm glad she's made the final there.
Yeah,
And she's very emotional
thrilled
right
for her.
now. Very emotional. I'm not surprised. She's done very well. Will Ireland make it?
No.
I don't think they will. So here we go, the 4th spot.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh. Is that booze in the press centre, or am I just hearing things? Well, Sweden are through. Another one we were expecting. Could win it on Saturday. If they do, it'll be three Eurovision wins in 6 years. No, 7 years, sorry.
There you go.
There we go.
Another.
Sergey, again, a great, well, it's an okay song. Compared to You're My Only One, it's not
I'm
better.
nervous from Norway now, and Denmark
Yeah.
is on the
Moldova
cusp.
as well.
Yeah, well, Moldova was a stretch, so
Switzerland as well.
it'd be nice for Switzerland and Azerbaijan
I'll tell you what,
to get called.
Imagine if Switzerland didn't make it.
That would be really rough.
Because they were one of the big favourites at one point. Austria won't make it, I don't think.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last spot in the running order for tonight. That was guaranteed. I'm a little nervous now for Malta as well.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, because they had a really hard time last year.
Why did I not say Azerbaijan in our predictions?
I don't know.
I shot myself in the foot. Oh, hey, yeah! Oh, hey! We will see the big chair again on Saturday. Do you think I'll be allowed to sit on it?
It's too big for you.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, it has done it. Well, we were worried because that had to go to the final.
Alright,
It's
so
a
now
great
I'm
song.
worried for Malta. These next two should be Malta and Switzerland, or otherwise the fans are going to be quite upset.
Oh, Moldova as well. They don't look happy in the Latvia. Our friend Joe Sanson wants Latvia through, but we told him it's dead in the water. Some of them look so emotional.
Poor
and nervous.
Michaela, she's...
Romania.
Oh, yeah.
Lithuania, I forgot that one.
The 9 finalists for tonight is Switzerland.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Yeah. So this is not fair. If Malta makes it and they're last to be called, why? If they don't make it, even a bigger why.
Big air. Well, thank goodness Switzerland are through. Bit of fun for Saturday. Well, Armenia, I can't see Armenia going through.
So then it most likely will be Malta.
One last spot. All that build up.
Oh, thank God.
So Malta has made it.
Yes.
The last country to make it to the
And
final.
that's Destiny.
Oh, she's crying. Oh, she's gone.
Yeah, and that's not right. They should have let her off the hook earlier on. Come on. Oh.
Who do you think then? Who do you think finished last? As in, who do you think got 10th?
Denmark.
Denmark. So that's it then. That's both semi-finals out of done and dusted. And there's Denmark fans in the stadium going Malta fans going absolutely crazy in the arena. So here we go, then North Macedonia, the Netherlands, Albania, Sweden, Russia, Azerbaijan, Denmark, Norway, Switzerland and Malta are through to the grand final, and they are joined with the other 10 that we had on from Tuesday. So that's it. Grand final is all ready for Saturday. They've got the big shows tomorrow, the jury show tomorrow, the dress rehearsals, but the big day is on Saturday for the 10 countries that qualified tonight. The 10 countries that qualified on Tuesday hosts Israel. So an interesting second semi-final. Personally, not my favourite out of the two. First semi-final I thought was a lot more interesting as a fan, a bit more entertaining. We will be staying on with the stream because very soon Joey's just getting himself ready. We will be going out to the fans and seeing their thoughts, getting their reactions to the results tonight. So very interesting indeed. Oh, and Ivan's actually just sent us a message, our ESCplus member. This will be interesting as well, Joey. That ESCplus odds predicted it completely for tonight. Yeah, you can even have a look here. We got it absolutely spot on. So ESCplus, eh? Wow.
Oh my God, we built the best model.
Yeah, nice one. Nice work there.
So even though I didn't actually predict these, in a way we did. That is amazing. Who else can say that? That's great.
Thank goodness Norway's through. I'm just watching them again now. Thank goodness they're through. I was worried they weren't going to make it. I really wasn't sure. Anyway, as I said, we're just waiting we're going to go out in just a moment, get some reaction from the fans. I might just leave Joey once Joey's finished his packing, I will then hand him the mic, I'll get my stuff sorted, and then we will head out. So anyway, let us know your thoughts, comment below, send us your messages about what you think of tonight's semi-final. Who do you think won the second semi-final? Who do you think might have got the 10th spot and just beat the 11th one to it? Because we found out on Tuesday that the gap between 10th and 11th in the first semi-final was 2 points. 2 points. So that really is pretty much smaller than a tic-tac. That's how close it was for that last spot and that ticket for the grand final. So I'm going to get my stuff ready. Joey. I had my bag ready, but then I knew I had to do this again, so I was trying to fit the laptop now. This is why I don't really agree with doing the stream all in one. I'm going to have two bags.
You can keep on talking while you're doing that.
Okay. So, let me know what you think, folks. Comment below.
Someone
Okay.
just asked a question. Why does it take you so long to get ready to do anything?
I wonder who said that. Was it?
It looks like it was my mom.
Oh, was it? She's got good ears. She's certainly heard a certain son say that. But I know I do take forever, don't I? I do apologise. I'm known for it at home.
Someone just responded saying, obviously it takes him a long time to pick out his clothes.
Do you want to see my shorts? I actually picked them up from New York, which is Joey's home city. We've got Joe Sampson here as well. Hello, Joe. Oh, he's gutted. He's a Latvia fan as well. Oh, man. You expect
And Armenia. I mean, Armenia.
Armenia as well?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
When
We
you
are
have Armenia
live.
and Azerbaijan in the same semi-final, it does impact on their ability to get the votes, unfortunately. There's no tendency not to vote for each other.
So,
But Denmark,
Denmark. I mean, I love
Must have been your
Denmark.
support.
who was voting for that?
I didn't vote at all tonight, so it wasn't me. Surprisingly it wasn't. Anyway, we are about to head out to.
Michaela's face.
I know.
I mean, it was a picture when she hadn't been called out.
You know about Malta?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her face when she thought she wasn't.
I know, yeah.
Right.
The thing is that Joey said as well, like, why are they doing this to her? Why are they making her feel like this? But thank goodness for Malta. Thank goodness for Norway as well. I was worried Norway weren't going to make it, but yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy for Norway. Right, anyway, somehow I've got to hold my beer while doing this.
Now you can give everybody the tour as we're leaving.
Yes, we can. So, should we plug the microphone in while we?
Well, then we'll be tethered. Grab it.
I'll tell you what. I'll hold on to the mic, but I won't plug it in yet. I'll plug it in when we get out there. So yeah, this is the press centre. Of course, you've got some of the press there. Joe, of course, is from ESC Bubble, so he'll be doing his stuff as well. So if you look to your right, this is where you have the interviews done with some of the members of the press or members of, course, Eurovision. We've got one from desk there. Just beyond that, we actually have the main press centre.
Now we can hear you on the tour.
Over 100, very loud in here. Once we get out there, it'll be a little bit. So, let's just show them. Let's just show them, Joey. The garden. I love the garden. It's great. This is where we did our reaction video last night to the jury semi-final 2. Deck chairs there, sign for television, just to remind us where we are, because it can be long hours for many people in the press centre. A bit of refreshments going on there. As you can see, the setting is just beautiful at night. I actually haven't been here during the day, so I don't know what it's like during the day. It's weird. I've only ever been here in the evening.
Now where are you going? Where are you going?
It's the best way to go the way it is. Sorry. I don't think I should ever do the tour. Right. Remember to subscribe to ESCplus, and you won't miss a video then. And especially if you click on the bell, you'll get alarmed of when we post a video. Which, as you can tell, this week we've been better, especially Joey. He's been fantastic. Malta fan. Are you happy?
Yes.
Yeah, well done.
Fucking last name, that was like, oh my god.
They did that on purpose, didn't they? Have you got Malta as well?
Yeah,
He is
no,
in-
I am
Oh, you are
Maltese,
from
so
Malta.
he's
Ah,
Malta,
yes,
I'm just- if you didn't
so you're
realise
just
the
like
outfit.
Joey, you're supporting your
Yeah.
favourite country.
Yeah, I am always, I'm not patriotic at all, so I just support my favourite country.
Fantastic.
It's winning part of Europe.
Yes, and they might play the song there as well. Put it on request. So this is another area where the press go. Actually, when we come up here, you'll
Are you going to
see
be able
that.
to hear you?
Can they hear us?
I don't know.
Well, we'll plug the microphone in when we get closer. We do have a press conference coming up onto our right. We have an interview with set. So in there you'd normally have rooms for people to do their one-to-one interviews with the acts, maybe the presenters. It's going to be a bit crowded out here now. Might be one of yours. It's like a little rig. Put in my pocket. Oh, you mean Wi-Fi?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I knew that was good.
This is why I didn't. This is why I got.
We can still do that. But
I'll tell you what. Press stop.
Well,
And then we'll record
this
it.
is.
Sorry.
Alright, I'm just flipping to. Yeah, but if it's live, how's that gonna help? Plug it in.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying we don't need these. The clip-on mics. Just see.